like any of these sneaky sirs pricks. They come at you sideways. We shouldn't get involved.
Disagree. He needs our help.
May I present a third option?
Hope you're ready to teach the powers that be a lesson. Welcome to DedSec.
I'm happy.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contacts, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible for cynical, short-term leaders like our beloved Prime Minister to give birth to political nightmares. No full names, as you know. These days, telling the truth can get you killed. Helen spelt out the dangers of populism for major political magazines and websites back in the pre-censorship days.
The appeal of fascist politics is about strongmen, and they are usually men. Because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to find.
Oh, hi. Are you with... Oh, how do I put this? I recently reached out to some people who... Oh, fuck. This is impossible.
Whoa. Easy. I'm with DedSec.
Shite. That's a relief. Can't be too careful, right? With them Albion wankers. But you... I don't know if you understand how much people appreciate what you've done in Southwark.
Cheers.
Well, get this. I've done a little bit of hacking myself, right? Real quiet. Don't dig too deep where they might have caught on, but guess what I found? Albion's Global Information Centre is right here in London. Global! You understand? Everything's run out of there. Coordinated, like operations, tactical, whatever. Even finances. The sheer amount of data is... The server banks needed to manage all this shite are huge.
Right, so all you gotta do is smash his big computer and Albion's shit gets fucked up all over the world. Brilliant. You're welcome, Kandahar.
Christ, can't believe this is actually happening. Okay, it's all in Nexus Tower. Do this, and it'll really rally the borough DedSec.
This is a huge opportunity to really stick it to Albion. Not just here, but everywhere they operate. Everywhere they're stomping on human rights.
The server floor is accessed by elevator, and seeing how this is pretty much Albion's global war room, expect heavy security.
Investigation. And I get to fight evil robots. This DedSec shit is my dream job.
can't be happening.
Need some cover!
I want the target now. Drone, perform a search.
That does it. I'll shoot!
Where did you go off to? Drone, begin search.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
A no human zone? How refreshing. So clean, so organised, so peaceful. They follow strict environmental controls in the server silos. Luckily, you can take control over the maintenance drones.
The easiest way to completely scramble their information center would be to cause a surge in the power core.
So what do we do?
They use high-capacity battery banks to ensure backup power. If you can find one, simply drop it in the core and that'll do it.
I think it's time to have a poke around.
That's it. Drop this battery bank in the core and Albion logistics, done. Tactical assessment, kaput. Whatever operational algorithms they rely on, all gone. Get to it. Drop this battery bank in the core and Albion logistics, done. Tactical assessment, kaput. Whatever operational algorithms they rely on, all gone. Get to it. Goes Albion's Global Information Center. How about we let the people of Southwark know? I have an idea.
Whoa! I bet the whole borough saw that. If that doesn't get everyone to kick in Albion's heads, I don't know what will.
Add this to everything else you've done in Southwark. The people are going to back you dead sec. And so am I. You can call on me if you think I can be of help. Anytime. Cheers.
That's how DedSec do. Just remember this, yeah? That was so fierce, man. I can feel it in my bones.
The news that Albion's Global Operations Center is out of commission is bound to get people thinking that things are on the outs for Albion. You did well.
Cheers, mate. The more badasses, the merrier, right?
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
Hell yes.
Welcome to DedSec. With you on board, we'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, this is gonna be...
Don't be shitty, just go!
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another yesterday's gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. Forces of darkness be unleashed with that speech into everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breathe the ideas it can destroy? Using backchannel and underground content, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible for cynical, short-term leaders like our beloved Prime Minister to give birth to mythical nightmares. No full name as Mr. These days, telling the truth is getting killed. Helen spells out the dangers of populism in major political magazines and websites back in the 3rd century or so. Mysterious fashion politics is about strongmen, and they are usually men, because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to define, say, immigration.
I can get behind that.
Immigration. And they are really appealing because they make sense of a world that can often feel ridiculous, and they do offer all things that offer that action instead of what politics can often be, which is a kind of messy set of compromises where no one gets really what they want, everyone gets a little bit of it. And that's the problem, really, is you end up in a situation where it looks like someone is going to do something incredible and transformative, but of course, either it never really delivers, or it delivers at a huge cost to, for example, dehumanising people. And I think you see that in the rhetoric around immigration. If you say immigrants are probably going to stop them, it can lead to political stance for a country to want to control its borders. But the way that that's done can often end up being very cruel and inhumane, because what you've said is immigrants specifically are the problem. Not every country is a populist, but there are two interlinked.
Government officials.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contacts, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible that cynical, short-term events like our beloved Prime Minister. This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer. Your source. They. They want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contacts, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible for cynical, short-term leaders like our beloved Prime Minister to give birth to political nightmares. No warnings, as you know. These days, telling the truth can get you killed. Helen spelled out the dangers of populism for major political magazines and websites back in the pre-censorship days.
The appeal of fascist politics is about strongmen, and they aren't usually men, because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to define, say immigration, and there are simple solutions to them that stop immigration. And they are really appealing because they make sense of a world that can often feel really complicated and confusing, and they do offer, or seem to offer, action instead of what politics can offer. No one gets really what they want, everyone gets a little bit of it. And that's the problem, really, is you end up in a situation where it looks like someone is going to do something incredible and transformative, but of course, either it never really delivers, or it delivers at a huge cost to, for example, dehumanising people. And I think you see that in the rhetoric around immigration. If you say immigrants are a problem, we're going to stop them, it's a legit...
is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about rise inevitable. Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contacts, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out no full names as source.
And they are usually men, because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to define, say immigration, stop immigration. And they are really complicated and confusing, and they do offer or seem to offer action instead of what politics can offer me, which is a kind of messy set of compromises where no one gets really what they want, everyone gets a little bit of it. And that's the problem, really, is you end up in a situation where it looks like someone is going to do something incredible and transformative, but of course, either it never really delivers, or it delivers at a huge cost to us.
I wonder if there's treasure here.
Because what you have said is immigrants specifically at the point. Not every fascist is populist, but they are too.
If you're smart, you'll start running now. Yeah, look, I don't like the look of the drone.
Where they are represented as coming to take over and replace white people. So you have big defined groups of enemies that the person who is trying to convince you to vote for them or convince you obviously to support their regime.
Yeah.
I think in pre-crisis Britain we had an idea that when fascism came it would look again like the 1930s. It would look like a single charismatic leader. It would look like a jackboots in the street and huge flags. And it didn't look like that.
Somebody needs to inform the police.
Bloody hell, what is going on here? What? Oh, 999! Someone's been hurt!
Don't like this one bit.
Not my concern.
Reflecting really quite right-wing rhetoric, portraying what was ultimately a trickle of vote to some major politics. Easy argument.
You're it. Ready to go?
Well, duh.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breathe the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contracts.
London's a war zone! Don't outsource our safety! Out of our city! We don't need you! That's a hot technical error! We don't need you here! Criminal!
What are you doing? Wait, you brute! Did you? Let's take down this fool.
mainstream, bring them into power. And there they think they can control it, but you can never control this kind of party. They will always take
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hasani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. It's today.
I'm in. The clear effect of politics is about strong men, and they are usually men, because it's about saying there are simple problems that are really easy to define, say, immigration, and there are some.
So, what do we have, Bags?
Schematics for an advanced drone system. Albion call it GOG OS. Catchy. I'll study these and see if they haven't forgotten something. Some exploitable weakness. Never know when it might come in handy.
Good idea, Bagley.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hasani, our gone, but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister.
Continuing the search.
Drone, begin searching sequence.
a look. Last known position is there. Check it out.
Let's do some vandalism! This is just the piece that was missing.
Disassemble unlawful gatherings by any means necessary. You must comply without
Ching!
I think that's that. Stop looking. Sweep the area! Think the suspect gave us a slip. Call it in.
This place could use some color. Ah, beautiful.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and you're listening to Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about Dev Hassani, our gone but sadly not forgotten Prime Minister. In It's strange to think that he was just another here today, gone tomorrow politician until his infamous London is drowning speech went viral. The forces of darkness he unleashed with that speech changed everything around us. Was Hassani's rise inevitable? Could it have been stopped? And what happens when democracy starts to breed the ideas that can destroy it? Using back channels and underground contacts, we got in touch with political analysts and historians to find out how it's possible for cynical, short-term leaders like our beloved Prime Minister to give birth to a mythical nightmare.
Drone, follow me.
Right, fan out and find the target. They're here somewhere. Drones, full sweep of the area.
Hang on.
Loud scream.
That was Albion's automated propaganda hub you've thrown a spanner into. Ostensibly for broadcasting safety notifications to nearby optics, really all it does is bombard them with propaganda. Or rather, it did. The borough is ready to rise up. I dare say the jackboot's on the other foot.
Hell yes.
Needs one more push, and this may be it. Someone's made contact. Probably inspired by what we've done. Says he has information we'll be interested in. You should meet up.
There in a flash. This looks fun.
Somewhere.
All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over. Received. Let's keep this by the book, over.
Everyone,
Officer down! Officer down!
What? Think this through. What now?
Right, close this fucker down.
Let's do this.
Suspect is not going quietly. Stand by.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
I'll kick your ass. Back up. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. National intervention. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Extreme measures.
I am done with you. Officer in critical condition. Critical, over.
Extreme measures. Cease and desist, or you will be restrained.
Ambulance urgently required at our location.
All right then, let's go.
Guys, we are on the trail.
Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. I'm done with you. Failure to comply will result in forceful intervention. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest. Surrender yourself. Failure to comply.
Situation has escalated.
I'm ready to
Requesting
fire.
backup. Over. Control. Target.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Could have told you that was going to happen. Now, let's actually get some work done. You've been looking for DedSec. Why's that?
Too right. Chuffed at how you've been kicking Albion's ass all over the borough. And I got some information that could turn the tide. See, Albion runs this clinic called a realignment centre. Runs some dodgy experiments out of there.
What do you mean?
They mess with people's brains. Had a mate who'd take the piss out of Albion every chance he had. Came out of there a different bloke. Week later, he was dead. Killed himself.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's obvious this realignment isn't some kind of chiropractic treatment.
Renewal therapy. Run the place out of the walkie-talkie. If you get word out of what's really going on in there, I know the people here would rise up against Albion.
Sounds bad. I'll see what I can do.
Falsifying identification and other official documents is a crime, and violators will be prosecuted.
Here's a shocking turn. There are no public records for Albion's realignment centre.
No shit.
However, the building plans show the clinic can be accessed via the penthouse. Going up. They're not just going to let you walk into their illegal brainwashing clinic. Hack a CTOS box and let's have a look inside.
Done.
Brilliant. Let's see what's in this clinic. We need evidence of Albion's brainwashing experiments to expose to the people.
Bears further scrutiny, I'd say.
Absolutely, but our best bet is to find some security footage. Expose that Albion have been brainwashing people in here.
Albion have been experimenting with behaviour modification through electroshock, hypnosis and drugs. A little more rigorous than a night out at the local. Keep looking. Listen to this. Patients experience total loss of appetite and intense hallucinations, but conditioning has been successful with reapplication. So, this is an ongoing treatment. Who wants to sign up?
Christ. I can't say I'm surprised Albion's using aversion therapy, but it's still disgusting to witness.
That kind of mucking around the old noggin can drive a bloke mad, like it did my mate.
Let's find the information we need and then a way to shut down this place.
That's the footage. Ready to go?
We'd best shut this down before we leave, Bagley. It's too dangerous to let continue.
Right. If you can get me past their firewall, I think we can put an end to renewal therapy in this borough of London.
Oh, gosh.
Now, how are you supposed to bypass this security network all the way out there? If only you could fly, like a bird. Oh, or like a drone. Hack a drone, Vicky.
All right.
That'll do it. My, they've really gone all out on this one, haven't they? Just get through that firewall and we can put this clinic out of business. Done. You should get out of there before anyone notices.
Beautiful. They'll have to shut down that clinic now. No one will have to go through what my mate did again. We're with you in this fight, DedSec. Albion are going to get the short end around here from now on. Bugger me. We owe you.
Grand. The day's been saved. By us.
I'd be well chuffed to spread the word about that. Thanks again.
And just like that, Albion has been eliminated from this borough. Well, maybe not totally, but at least you've shown everyone around here how to wipe up the filth. Well done.
Excellent. The more of us we are, the stronger we are. Welcome to DedSec.
Oh, yes. Been waiting my whole damn life to kick some bollocks.
Great.
She also said tend to your own fucking business. DedSec.
All
Looks like I've
possible
stirred the
suspects
pot.
or suspects reported near your location.
To the hostile location.
Sit down. Send help.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you
Any
to
sign
know.
of the target?
Today we're talking
Anyone?
about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to.
Control. I've lost the target.
And they're about as far from the old-fashioned Bobby on the beat as it's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Katz, many people were surprised. But we weren't. London has been up for sale and privatisation for years. The only difference is that now the private companies have guns. So how did it happen? What does it mean? How can we reverse it? And what's the price of justice? On Buccaneer, we conceal everyone's full names for their own safety. Here's Helen, who investigated policing, civil rights and justice in pre-crisis Britain.
One of the kind of classic hallmarks of a fascist leader is having their own private army or police force. You know, it is in a democracy, the state tends to have a monopoly on violence, and that's not what happens when a state fails. You know, you end up with people running their own private militias, and we've seen this all over the world. You know, every kind of great dictator in history has had basically their own jack-booted set of guys that they can send in to rough up people who annoy them. And that's the danger of forces like Albion, you know.
Ah, shit.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to. Albion.
Congratulations. You're the chosen one.
On my way.
All clear. All quiet.
Such a dick.
Fuck shit. Fuck.
Bloody.
All clear. I'm ordering. Worthless.
Help!
I imagine this poor bugger was supposed to serve as an object lesson of some kind. Albion decides whether or not you have a right to a trial. Good thing you came around.
I couldn't agree more.
Shit, who broke this?
Don't see anyone. Where the hell are they?
All clear. Moving on.
Okay.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since the Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability, and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to. Albion. And they're about as far from the old-fashioned Bobby on the beat as it's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Cass, many people were surprised. But we weren't. London has been up for sale and privatisation for years.
This is bad. Shit. You're not looking for me, right?
What on earth is this, Bagley?
A data stick. Must have come from that wreckage. It has evidence that Albion are targeting grassroots groups in the borough, trying to keep them from organising. I'll hang on to this. Could come in handy.
Policing ever politically neutral. We spoke to academic Alfie. This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability, and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest,
hello. Someone else sloughed off work, and now it's your turn.
Let's do it.
This is a security announcement. If a member of DedSec approaches you, do not cooperate.
What are you trying to hide from?
What the hell?
Employing combat measures.
Fuckers hit!
Spider's gonna fuck you up!
Wonderful. You know what they say about sabotage? It's never not a good thing. This is sure to cause Albion some headaches. Right. Your teammate won't be completing their operation so much as they'll be needing one.
Just point to whoever I've got to hurt. That's what I'm here for.
We've done what we can to stop Albion's influence in Hackney and Islington, at least on our own.
So what do we do?
Well, I've heard from a grassroots activist in the borough who wants to meet. Says we inspired her to do her part, but now she could use some help.
Let's go talk to her.
I doubt the Kellys trust her up like that to get their Cub Scout knock time badges. Her optic sync log suggests that this is our thief.
She'll know what's up with the Kelly's money then. Let's get her out of there.
She won't forget that. You did all right, I suppose.
Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force.
Thank you. I was about to get the Clan Kelly P45. No gold, just lead. But I'm done with all of it. Organized crime, London. Wait, before you leave, tell us how you stole the money first. Please? Sure. Clan Kelly's laundering their dirty money into cryptocurrency. A lot of it. Go on. I set up a keylogger to capture the passwords I needed to hijack the operation. Divert all the cash out of their crypto wallets. Sweet, thanks. Can't wait to use it.
So how did it happen? What does it mean?
Woo! This is a blast! Got the hang of this DedSec. Please, sir, may I have another?
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Not sure if I should say thanks, Bagley.
Yeah, he does this sometimes. Best to try and ignore it. Good work.
1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability, and...
The accountant's keylogger with the Kelly account passwords is at the Spine. Clever nickname. You might need a spider bot when you get there.
Best place to start investigating, then.
Need backup, now!
I'm moving! Following her trail.
best guess? That laptop was stolen from Albion. Data on it outlines Albion plans to withhold much-needed supplies from this borough. If people are worried about where their next meal is coming from, they don't worry so much about eating the occasional Albion brand knuckle sandwich.
Shit.
That's it. All our Albion targets are accounted for in Tower Hamlets. Bloody brilliant job.
Brilliant.
It's had an impact too. This bloke just contacted us about helping him convince the people of this borough to finally rise up. Go meet him.
Your source for what they don't want you to know.
Watching for suspect.
Today we're talking about policing. By consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to. Albion. And they're about as far from the old-fashioned Bobby on the Bee as it's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Cass, many people were surprised. But we weren't. London has been up for sale and privatisation for years. The only difference is that now the private companies have guns. So how did it happen? What does it mean? How can we reverse it? And what's the price of justice? On Buccaneer, we conceal everyone's full names for their own safety. Here's Helen, who investigated policing, civil rights and justice in pre-crisis Britain.
One of the kind of classic hallmarks of a fascist...
You trying to track down DedSec? How come?
Oh, there you are, dear. It's just lovely what you've done for the neighborhood. Those...
Shit, that's new.
Waiting area crime report.
Right then, there's no time to chit-chat. Albion have synchronized their raid teams. I'll feed you the locations as I get them.
You take them down. Well, go on. You're wasting time.
This drone has been modified, slightly faster with better armor, but its maximum altitude is restricted. Also, Albion is using CTOS to monitor the borough. They could shut it down if you fly too high. Time to buzz the streets.
Lock down this vehicle before it hurts someone.
We better find whoever hacked this vehicle.
That looks like a bloody good time. But don't dilly-dally. Off to the next one before they launch their raid.
Look sharp, you've got Albion drones heading your way.
Well done, but no time to waste. Head to the next location.
Get the fuck away from Stand down!
Excellent. You've got them scrambling. Here's the next one. Now hurry over there before they let loose. Yes, one more should do it. This is bloody brilliant. Now go on, hurry. That's the last of them. Well bloody done. That was bloody brilliant. A raid like that would have broken our spirit, turned the borough into Albion bootlickers. You showed some grit there, love.
Hey, were you taking the piss? I don't think you needed us to handle this.
This old bird still has some pluck in her, and so does this neighborhood, thanks to you.
Of course. Albion won't stand a chance with all of us fighting back.
Well said. Goodbye, dear, and stay in touch.
Sounds like Hackney and Islington are ready to rise up and defy Albion. Couldn't ask for a better result, DedSec.
Wicked.
I'm reading a ton of fantasy again.
Right, no! Hello.
Yo, Wagwan. You're dead tech, innit? Yeah, I can tell. You got that hard look, yeah? Big ups on booting Albion's arse all over the ends. Big ups. Them Albion pagans are the reason a lot of these people are out here. Do you know what I mean? No jobs, no flat to live in. And worse, Albion's been hoarding supplies. Food, toilet paper, and whatever's meant for shelters and kitchens. They're getting fat off all that.
Right. Tell us where Albion is stockpiling your supplies and we'll be able to recover them.
Allow that, cuz. It's not what I'm on about. I need this for ourselves, you get me? Get our hands dirty. You showed us that. But I might need some help keeping the Albion mercs from bashing heads, you get me? A distraction like. Got some fast wheels you can use, you know. You blaze around the borough while we pull the job. You in?
This should be fun.
Right, cuz, we're in position. You primed? Kick it!
Fight the power! Albion mercs out of the hamlets!
Faster you blaze through the borough, the better. Cause damage and get attention. Slow down and Albion will come after our asses, cuz. Do what you gotta do to get their attention.
Okay, that's pretty simple, really.
Take back the borough! Power out! You're not there! Fight Albion to my last breath! We will never surrender! Shit! Rise up against your oppressors! Albion free fear! Albion mercenaries off
Another lorry full. Keep going. We're gonna clean out this place.
Every Albion soldier in the borough is after you. Let's give them a show, shall we?
Albion has been hoarded, keeping supplies from those who need them. You!
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Going in for a tactical round. Stand up with us! Don't bow down to Albion rule!
Confirmed. In need of backup. Over.
Repairing 3% vehicle. This is a call to rise up! United! Fight Albion oppression!
We are in pursuit, I say again, in pursuit.
Almost got it all, cuz. Brrrah. Keep going. We're gonna give you and everyone else in the borough a show, trust me.
Units, prepare to stop the vehicle. Mercenaries on our streets will not be tolerated! Rise up!
We've been blocked off.
Right! Go for it, get set!
Fucking brilliant.
Oh, that was brill. I don't even care if my wheels are trash. We got everything out of that warehouse, and the people know Albion was holding. This is gonna get everyone in the ends on board, you know.
That's the hope. The more people fight back together, the better chance we have of evicting Albion out of London.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, cuz. Just don't lose my digits, alright? Cheers.
Tower Hamlets is ready to defy Albion, all because of what we've done. Got to be proud of that.
Fuck yeah.